Welcome back, folks. One of the great benefits of living in New Mexico is our wide open spaces. The scenic vistas in Bernalillo County are maintained and protected by Open Space, an organization born from grassroots movements with the preservation of our state's natural history in mind. Joining us now is Colleen McRoberts, Open Space Coordinator. Colleen, thank you for joining us, and thanks for maintaining this, one of my favorite parts of living in New Mexico. So tell us a little bit, if you can go into some greater detail as to what Open Space does for Bernalillo County and really for the state.
Sure. Well, our open space program, it basically is engaging people in resource-based recreation, environmental education activities on our properties, and we have a wonderful array of open space places to visit that all have very unique cultural, environmental features. And the program itself is a very purposeful way to engage people there through a number of free activities and events. But the places are also just wonderful, magical spaces to visit anytime, with hiking trails, wonderful wildlife habitat, for birding, for, you name it. It's just, yeah, great places to visit.
So what are some of the locations that you maintain that are under your jurisdiction?
Our properties are located in the South Valley, in the North Valley, and the East Mountains of the Albuquerque area. So in the East Mountains, they mainly are comprised of pinyon juniper woodlands, a lot of prime habitat spaces with some streams and old orchards. In the North Valley, we have a place called Bernalillo Open Space that's a mosaic of habitat with grasslands, wetlands, an arboretum. And then in the South Valley, they're mainly agriculture lands with perimeter walking trails. One of the spaces there is the Gutierrez Hubble House, which is a trading post that dates back to the 1860s. They're all very unique and different.
Yeah, I think what's great about it is, I mean, there always seems to be someone on the coin, one side or the other, talking about development of some of these locations. And I really appreciate that you preserve these, because they really are part of our natural history here in New Mexico. Bernalillo, one of my absolute favorite places. My family and I go out there bird watching and just really enjoy that area.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's great. So you guys, in addition to doing all the preservation work, you also host a lot of events. So tell us a little bit about what's coming up in 2014.
We are really putting our best foot forward in 2014. We just have a ton of fun events happening and things that we offer every month, but just a couple big highlights. At Bernalillo, we're going to be having a wonderful jazz and stargazing event, and so we'll have the Astronomical Society with their very large telescopes.
Oh, wow.
And we'll have jazz playing with the Oasis radio station. And then in the South Valley, we're going to be doing a celebration of birds and planes at Durand Open Space, and we're going to have bird walks, and bird guides we'll give out for free in English and Spanish, bird banding. And the plane stuff we're going to be doing is we'll actually have restored planes flying overhead. We're going to have model planes to show people, gliders. It's a really fun event, and that's going to be May 10th. And all these things, again, are free.
That is fantastic.
In the East Mountains, we're going to be doing an grand opening of Carlitos Springs, which is a place that has been closed up until now. We're developing a trail, and so later this year, we're going to be hiking people up where they can see these perennial springs and again, an orchard that is there, and this place is stunning. There's a lot of interest in the community to see this place, so it'll finally be open.
That is great. Lots of stuff. Now, of course, March right around the corner. You have the Backyard Farming Series coming up. So let's talk quickly about that.
Well, the Backyard Farming Series, especially this spring, is going to be focusing on really providing information for people to develop their own landscape in a sustainable fashion, considering both water harvesting potential to soil health to plant selection. And so we'll have two events this March, the 8th and the 22nd, focusing on sustainable landscape planning and then water harvesting.
That's really great and very important for people in New Mexico, very important to do the self-sustaining. Big proponent of that. We will have more information on our website about open space at casa.com under style. Colleen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks
been
for
a pleasure.
coming in. Absolutely.